Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Season 1, Episode 6, titled Duel with the Devil, and this episode is all about the introduction, for this show, the introduction of Daredevil. And of course, everyone is looking forward to this episode because of Daredevil, and it is voiced by Charlie Cox, and all that kind of stuff, and every second Daredevil is on screen, you hear a version of the Netflix theme. So there's a level of like, yeah, Daredevil's in there. I won't lie. Like, I was enjoying the episode, but the moment Matt Murdock showed up, I was like glued to the screen. I'm like, Matt Murdock, Mr. Murdock, what are you doing here? Because what the context of the episode is about is that Norman is having a charity event. He says to Harry and Peter, why don't you, just hang out for a night, watch some movies, board games, whatever. But during said charity event, there's a intruder. Who is the second intruder? It's Daredevil. Norman calls Spider-Man, saying, hey, take care of this intruder, and of course, we find out that I thought this Norman would be different. I thought this Norman Osborn might be a good Norman. But then I'm a fool. So I should actually learn to never trust Norman Osborn. It doesn't matter how nice he is at the beginning, he's going to be a backstabbing thing, because he's like, to Thunderbolt Ross, to General Ross, he's going and say, hey, I got this thing called Spider-Man, and this can be used for the military and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, yep. And the reason, Daredevil intrude Oscorp and breaking into Oscorp was because he feels that Norman is up to something, which is a typical thing. First time me ever trusting Norman. First time, and I am a fool. Fool, I say. But also you got the Lincoln stuff. And the Lincoln stuff, Tombstone, at this point does feel like we're setting up for the next episode, which is dealing with Scorpion, setting up that situation, knowing that Lincoln's, I'll say, high school life is kind of non-existent, like, He's no longer on the football team. He's not showing up to class. He's not showing up on date. He's not even a good boyfriend. He's estranged and weird off with his family. The only thing he has and the only home he has is with the gang that he has joined. And it does feel like we're just there to set up Scorpion, which of course is the big thing, because Norman figured out that Octavius, Dr. Octopus, aka Doc Ock, is teaming up and getting all these archives and all these pieces and bringing up equipment for all these robbers. And at the end, we have Otto creating the Scorpion outfit for Matt. What is the name of Scorpion? Matt something. Can't think. Was it Matt Dolan or something? Anyway, so, but Scorpion gets his suit. Of course, that will lead up to the next episode. But those 5 minutes of it is a fight. It's a fight with a lot of dialogue. But it's there, and it gave me excitement. It's kind of like Echo for me. Like, Echo wasn't good, but that Daredevil moment, oh my god, that was awesome. So, I have a feeling, but yeah, I mean, this episode, it kind of gives us information, has a sense of awesomeness for fan service, because Daredevil is fan service. And the big thing of, okay, now his best friend finds out, who clearly has a thing for Peter. She finds out that Peter's a Spider-Man, and my guess it's going to be hopefully they don't do the whole thing of like, you lied to me, I'm your best friend, you should tell me secrets, blah 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 blah. I hope it's not that. Hopefully these characters, because these characters are more mature than I'll say most teenage-based characters in like shows in general. So hopefully there's a little maturity. Hopefully it's a little bit like, okay, piece of Spider-Man, I just need a moment. Take me a day or two, and then hopefully that's what happens. But yeah, did I like the episode? Yeah, I like the episode. This is, you know what, the best way to describe the best way to describe this show, at least for season 1, is it's good. It's a good, and a lot of people feel it's very refreshing because recently, everything Spider-Man related is dealing with the Spider-Verse and multiverse and all that. So going back to basics and on a grounded level is kind of fresh and new. It's kind of like it's going back to basics feels new and fresh and that whole thing versus back to the Spider-Verse stuff. So. And doing with the multiverse. So, but I will say this, with the story it takes and the story that they're telling, I'm liking it. I'm not loving it, but I'm liking the show. And but anyway, comment below, let me know what you thought of episode 6.